This is Baywolf383 here, and I am sorry for not making a video for a long time. I just been watching a lot of other what ifs, and today's what if is what if Naruto was a puppet master, and this is gonna be coming down from Naruto's clan. Naruto's father would be no. All right, so let me tell you the basics of this clan. You have to have a special dojutsu in the five chakra natures. You have to have swift release and good chakra control. So Naruto, as a kid, would have all of these already, and in this Naruto's the nine tails wouldn't happen, and Minato and Kushina would not die. So this would give them time to train Naruto. But Minato and Kushina never made themselves a name because they never lived inside the leaf. They lived in a small town relatively far from the leaf, maybe kind of near the rain village. Naruto would then learn everything from his dad and his father and some of the elders that have been mastering these techniques for the longest time. Naruto would be a natural prodigy, and one day two men would come to. One day there'd be a war with all nations, and there'd be in the crossfire. Naruto's clan would get slaughtered, and Naruto would then try to. Naruto's clan would get slaughtered. We would see Naruto fighting off some Jonins, and then he would see someone with the blue cloak, with the blue chakra cloak, and then he would see someone, a woman that had brownish hair, and they would Naruto would then know that these are Kages, and he knows he has to get out of there. Naruto would then try to body flicker, but A would be right on Naruto's tail. Naruto would worry to see if his clan is gonna get finished off, because Naruto's clan's dead. He's talking about himself. If he dies, then he won't be able to restart his clan. And Naruto would then run into the Leaf's borders, hiding and running from A for 10 days straight. Naruto would hide his presence and steal his chakra. By the time Naruto would get there, they would be in the middle of the Nine Tails attack. Naruto Naruto would arrive in front of a compound. This Naruto wouldn't know it, but this would be the Uchiha compound. Naruto would walk in there and would see a bunch of Uchihas getting ready to attack the Nine Tails. Naruto would then walk up and say, "Oh, yes, yes." Oh, Naruto would be half Uzumaki too, and he would have to be part Senju. So with this, Naruto would have ridiculous chakra. Yes, Naruto would then ask if he can do anything to help. Seeing how Naruto would ask one of the people that are running, one of the Uchihas that are running around the compound. Naruto would stop them and ask to say where is he and what's happening. No, the Uchiha would say there's a nine tails. The nine tails has been released, and what's it called? And the nine tails has been released. Oh, and what's it called? He's going on a rampage. And wait, Naruto would have different parents. They wouldn't be Kushina or Minato. Naruto would then wander around, running towards the Nine Tails with his puppet and his seal. Naruto has multiple seals on his whole body, training a lot, and this would make Naruto. Naruto would learn this from the elders, hiding seals on his body. Naruto would probably be like an S rank of sealing techniques. Naruto What? Sorry. Naruto would then get to the Nine Tails and see a man with the yellow hair fighting a man in a mask. Naruto would look back for 1 second and see all the heads on a mountain. Naruto would see a man that looked like one of the heads on the mountain. So this man looked like one of the heads on the mountain. So Naruto, being kind of smart, being a prodigy, knowing a lot, Naruto would know that this was the Hokage, and that person's probably attacking. Naruto would go help this man with yellow hair. His name is Minato. Naruto would then say, "Hello, Hokage, may I assist you?" And this is when he would say, "Get out of here, kid." And this is when Obito would use this chance to try to comedy Minato away. Naruto summoning, throwing kunai with strings. Naruto would use one of his abilities, Puppet Master. Naruto would then send the kunai flying in every direction, and this is when he would put the masked man on defense. This would buy Minato enough time to then teleport and Rasengan the masked man, and this is when they have to focus on the Nine Tails now. Naruto would then say, "I know a sealing technique, but we need a Jinchuriki." This is when the Masked Man would reappear, killing Minato. No wait, this is when Minato would appear. The Masked Man would be no, not the Masked Man. Naruto would then go and he would see a baby and a woman with red hair. Naruto, knowing that this is an Uzumaki, would rush to her aid, starting to heal her. Naruto would then see a claw coming right at him. This would be the Nine Tails. Naruto would then instinctively use his second phase. No, would use a little bit of his wood style, a wooden wall. This wooden wall would have like 10-20% of Naruto's chakra in it. And Naruto having a lot of chakra and being really strong, Naruto would stop the claw from even hitting Naruto and Kushina. Naruto would ask the woman what is her name, and she would say Kushina. She would say, "Please help." She would say, "You have to get out of here." Naruto would then say, "I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do. You're most likely gonna die from getting the Nine Tails extracted from you." And she says she knows, and she said, "Please." Minato would appear and saying, "Oh, Minato would say, please, if you know any sealing, please help." This is when Minato and Naruto would use a combination. Naruto would use Reaper Debt, but Naruto would use one of his shadow clones. And Naruto, basically, the shadow clones have like a soul of their own, basically. And one of the shadow clones would get their soul extracted from the Death Reaper. Minato would see this insane, but shadow clones can't have souls. This is a special type of clone. With this, Naruto would lose some of his memories. Each time Naruto would get the soul extracted from these clones, he would lose part of his memories. Naruto then sealed. Minato would get the claw. Kushina, Minato would get stabbed through the stomach again. Naruto would fall to one knee. Seeing how this took 90% of his chakra, making the clone was very expensive on his chakra, and then using the Death Reaper took him out of it. Naruto would hear Minato say, Naruto would have sealed 50% in the Naruto's chakra into him. The Yin. Which one can fly? I think it's a Yin or Yang. Naruto has and the Naruto they would say, "Please take care of the boy," and this boy would be named Menma. Naruto would grab the kid. Naruto, being only like 3 years old, would say yes. And Naruto would grow up with this kid and saying that he's his brother. So each day they would grow up and train together. Naruto would train Menma on his releases. Menma would have fire and earth. Naruto would train him in those categories. Sasuke, Naruto would go to the Uchihas. No, Naruto would go to the Hokage. No, the first thing Naruto would do would go to the Hokage, saying, "Please." Naruto would say, "Can I enroll as a least citizen?" And Irizen would say, "Oh, wait, who are you?" "Well, I was fine, side to side with the fourth Hokage." Naruto would show him the baby, and he would say, "Well, the Hokage trusted me, his kid, trusted me with his son." And well, I guess I'm too kind-hearted. I can't. I have to take care of this kid. And the reason would kind of be hesitant at first, but he would say he would accept. Naruto would have him enrolled in the academy, and this is when he would be the same age as Itachi. Oh wait. No. He would enroll at 3 years old, and he would see Itachi, the Uchiha that he saw the last time when he walked into the compound. He would go to Itachi, and fangirls would be swarming him, and he would say, "Oh, hey, are you Itachi Uchiha?" And Itachi would say, "Yes, I am." He would say, "Yes, what?" He's like, "What happened? Do you need something?" He's like, "Well, no, it's because I saw you with your little brother when the Ninetales attack happened." He's like, "Oh, really?" "Yeah, well, I was escaping from someone that was hunting me down, and I'm really sorry, but I didn't mean to intrude into your compound like that. But it was a Kage level shinobi, and I couldn't really do anything else but to get into the leaf. I knew if I got here, he would leave, and it's exactly what I thought. He did leave. But that's besides the point. Everybody would be shocked. They would say you outran a Kage. Naruto would say, well, I didn't really outran. I just, well, outskilled him." And this is when Itachi would say, okay, so what do you need? And he's like, "Oh, I just would like to make friends with you. I'm new to this village." So this would strike Naruto and what's his name, Itachi's relationship. Itachi and Naruto would become brothers, training with each other and sparring with each other every day. Naruto would say, "Oh, Itachi, you're improving." Fugaku realized Naruto's part of a clan. This clan is very close to the Uchihas, and Fugaku heard of the massacre and was actually really depressed. But seeing how there's one last person part of the clan, and he realized who Naruto is because he would visit often. Naruto might not know it because that's the memory that got taken away. The time that Fugaku went to go visit. And this is when Fugaku would go to the training with Itachi and Naruto, and he would say, "So Naruto, do you remember me?" And he would say, "No. Who are you?" And Naruto would get a glimpse at his face for a little bit and think. And this is when Fugaku would say, "Wow, Naruto, that hurts." And he's like, "Wait, aren't you that man? I think I remember. You're Fugaku, aren't you?" Naruto would have only part of a glimpse, like a part of a memory of Fugaku being there. And so he would say, "Oh, well, hello, Fugaku. It's been a long time." And he said, "Yes, it has." And well, it would go on. They would train, and Shisui and Naruto would get to meet each other, and they would have like a close relationship too, like brothers. And then it's time for no, Naruto has a name. Yeah, no. So Menma is 8 years old right now. So Naruto would graduate, and Naruto would say that he needs missions to provide some money for Menma's needs and have some food for them. And he would say yes, but you were barely a genin. So on this Naruto, no, Naruto hasn't enrolled in the academy. Scratch that, guys. but he meant Itachi another way. But everything still happens, and he would at the age of no, let's say 3. So I said like he would be 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he would, let's say this isn't gonna be logical, but let's say Naruto would be 9 and Menma would be 8. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. All right, guys. I'm sorry, but I know that doesn't make sense, but it's gonna help the story better. So Menma would be a trauma. Naruto. Sorry for yelling. My thing was lagging. So what's called Naruto would Naruto would do small missions for Hiruzen, but Naruto would get a mission to spy on some S rank shinobi with some Anbu, and Naruto would accept, and this would give Naruto a good sum of money, maybe like 10,000 yen. And Naruto would get informed that these people are very dangerous. They're called the Akatsuki. And Naruto's met the Akatsuki sometimes because his father would send him out to go fight some Akatsuki members. And well, Naruto would go, and Naruto would be in the bushes hiding his presence. Nobody can detect him until one of the shinobis sees a chance, what I think they see a chance, and throws a kunai. And there's two of them. One of them is hunched over and he has a tail poking out. This is when Naruto would see the Anbu throw kunai at 2 of these men. One of them would turn and they would have purple eyes, deflecting the kunai. Naruto would remember these eyes, seeing that it's someone the man named Pain. Naruto would instantly activate his dojutsu. His dojutsu would be crimson red. Naruto would have a cross. It would look like, you know how like Kurama and Sage would like fuse. Well, it would be like that a little, but it would be crimson red. His eyes. This is when Naruto would get a big amp. These dojutsus are rarely unlocked by some of the clan members. And Naruto unseal his presence and go in for the attack. Naruto would see that the other Anbu are already dead, and Naruto would then get into a battle stance, getting ready. And Sasori will send out one of his puppets, and Naruto's puppet would come out and instantly slice the puppet into other. Naruto's puppet would be much stronger, and Naruto it has a sword on it. Naruto would then control the puppet to attack Sasori. Sasori would see that it's another puppet master, and he would ask Pain to fight this kid. And Pain would accept. Naruto would make multi-shadow clones, running around Sasori, and also keeping an eye on Pain and sending some clones to go fight Pain. Naruto would run really fast and be even stronger, and his chakra would be amped. Naruto would then, all of his clones would then take out puppets, and they would go to attack Sasori. Sasori would do his famous jutsu, the 1,000 puppet summon, and 1,000 puppets would come. Naruto would then get Naruto would get Naruto would get what's it called? Shinra Tensei into a tree. This is when Sasori no Naruto would get stabbed by a needle, and seeing how the poison is gonna kill him, Naruto would have the bad half and it would give him chakra, and this would help Naruto even more. Naruto would then grow a tail. Naruto still in control. Naruto would then summon go to his second Kekkei no, to his the dojutsu would activate the second phase, This would give Naruto, the puppets would get 2 times bigger. The puppets would become faster and the strings would be uncuttable. And Naruto can cover himself in the string, like the chakra strings. And Naruto can also disappear. And Naruto would unlock the third phase, and this would be Naruto can steal any Kiki Genkai. Naruto would then or he can copy a dojutsu. Naruto would then on accidentally copy Pain's Renegon, and Naruto would get a flood of memories, and Naruto's head would start aching, but the clones would still fight, and they would have Renegon. Naruto would get adjusted to this, and then the abilities would start to come rushing into Naruto's head, sacrificing some of his memories again. And this is when he would forget about the village elders, the people who taught him. No, the shinobi that attacked him. Naruto would then, with this sacrifice, Naruto would then rush to Sasori, and then Naruto would fall over. Sasori, and Pain would leave because Naruto had fallen into a black hole. This black hole would be one of Naruto's dimensions. It would be like comedy, but way different. Naruto would then teleport back and say and give would fall in front because Menma was in the academy and he had a seal on Menma, and Menma was talking to a lot of people. Naruto would fall in the academy, fall down with a bunch of marks. Naruto would be bleeding, and this is when Menma would see his older brother all bloodied. Menma would rush to Naruto and start healing him with the medical ninjutsu. And he would get to Hiruzen, and Hiruzen would ask Naruto. No, they would be in the hospital. And well, that's it for today. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Can we get to 20 likes? No, 10 likes because my channel's kind of dead. And please comment down below if what other move I should give him.